Oh, no, no. Ah, okay, right. So, yes, we've retaken that area, but we have to go further within. This is a multi-stage public quest. So these are taking some ideas from Warhammer Online, which is good, because that was a good idea. Shame the game wasn't. Well, the game was a great idea. Ooh, that's actually possibly maybe an upgrade. It's got more power, it's got no precision, though, so I don't really know. Oh, there's a feat chest there as well. So much stuff. There we go. Knock you flat on your ass. But yeah, having that one on autocast seems like a good idea. I like the idea that you could just go lich form and absolutely destroy people. Once I get back on my feet and stop dying anyway. Okay, I think we're going to need the Blood Fiend. And then immediately sacrifice the Blood Fiend. So it actually gets some health back. Well, we are working on the next part of the Elite event. Some pretty good damage here. It's intriguing to me that every single class has different uses for different weapons, but you have access to all sorts. There's very few weapons that seem class-specific. There are some, but, like, for instance, the Flamethrower. I think you can only use that on an engineer unless you use it as part of the quest. And there are certain, like, weapons that you just can't use in certain classes, but there's a lot that you can, which is really neat. There's a lot of MMOs, like, they've treated weapons kind of as a stat stick for caster classes. And in this case, it really isn't. It really isn't. It's much, your weapon choice is much more important as opposed to what stats it's got on it. I like that a lot. 15 minutes left on this demo. We'll go the entire way through. I don't see why not. You guys want the Guild Wars footage, we shall give it to you. Once again. We are good to you. That's why you stay. Okay. What? Oh, yes. It's like, oh yes. I'm having my life drained by a Necromancer. How incredibly unpleasant that is. It's okay, you'll be fine. Let's summon ourselves another Blood Fiend, then immediately pop it for 3k HP. Necromancer's weird. It's a very interesting combo of classes, like tons of buffing and debuffing going on. I like the idea of ripping buffs off of other people to give them to your friends. That seems like the necromantic way of doing it, as opposed to just a straight up buff. It's like there has to be a sacrifice. In terms of game lore, it's very, very cool. In terms of class feel, it's very, very cool. Will you stop that? That is not a very nice thing to do. Problem solved. Well, this is taking quite some time. I think I'm actually the only person currently doing this quest, which might explain why it's taking quite a lot of time. Just give me 1 second. Oh, looks like we have friends. Never mind. Okay, fighting to survive once again, which is tricky, to say the least. I have a feeling I'm not going to survive this one. Don't think so. No, that would be me going down. I love that mechanic, though. I really, really do. It's a wonderful mechanic. Whoever came up with that is goddamn genius. Huh. Interesting. I don't know anything about this area, so I should scout there. I might do that. We have a lot of other waypoints available here as well. I don't know anything about this area. Let's teleport over here and find out what's going on. A lot to explore. All right. Well, I don't know anything about this area, so let's talk to a scout and see what we can find out.
Refugees have come here to get away from the undead, but they're still in just as much danger. If you could help
okay, so head over to the coast. You can also help out these areas. So I think if you talk to a scout, it will show you a lot of the events that are currently available around the area. That seems to be the way the mechanic operates. Makes sense. It's a nice and simple way of doing things. That's what the Waystone looks like. I'm not going to fight the jungle taper. It doesn't seem fair somehow. Does not seem fair. I think we're going to main hand this. Good. Offhand the axe. There we go. No, actually, no, we can't do that. We can main hand that, and we can offhand that. Can we wield 2 daggers? Yeah, we can. Huh. And that actually gives you a specific combination. But if I were to say swap that out, then the first 3 abilities become different. In this case, there's some AoE, there's a flurry. And it's interesting to note, there are some similarities to, if you remember back in my first Guild Wars 2 PvE video, what you'll notice is I took an axe initially. These are quite similar skills, but they've got a necromantic twist to them. Okay, so I can actually use this mark, which was quite useful last time. And I can also blind, but I have a lot of offensive power as well. So I think this combination seems really, really useful. I'm taming that wilderness, it would seem. Say, why not? Let's tame some wilderness. Oh, yeah. That does a huge amount of damage. I'm liking that a lot. I'm still thinking this is going to be my MMO of choice, honestly. If you want to treat it as an MMO, and it mostly is. It's just the business model's kind of weird. And obviously there's a lot of instance stuff as well. Smash ourselves a few of those. What the? Oh, interesting. I actually managed to pick up a venom sack, and that allowed me to throw it and do AoE damage. I assume that was to kill little spiderlings. Ourselves a little mark up there. Let's summon ourselves a blood fiend. I say you will always have this. This would appear to be... it's not the only healing mechanic for the Necromancer. You saw the Locust Swarm. That also is a healing mechanic. But I don't have that available at the moment because it's a different weapon set. But you're always going to have this, the Lich form, that you have this as well, which is Death Shroud. This is what you can do here. I can swap this around, and that's going to gain me a few things. A whole bunch of different stuff. There's 2 different forms available. Can I resurrect someone while I'm in this form? Not by the looks of it. Alright. Let's get him back on his feet. There we go. Resurrect you guys. Almost done with taming that wilderness. Looks like resurrecting them actually helps. That's pretty cool, because that's not actually on the list, but it seems logical, doesn't it? If you're going to help out friends, then that's going to advance your quest. I like that it's not specified, but it happens anyway. That's kind of a neat idea. It's a common sense approach to the way things work. The thing about this is that this just appears to apply to this entire area. Alright, let's deal with this jungle spider. That does so much damage, it's great. As does that big explosion. What's that? Unholy Feast, okay. Yeah, that seems to be more powerful depending on how many people are around you. There we go, the Hylic are big fans of me right now, that's for sure. We could go help reclaim that camp as well. There's only 9 undead left in there, so that shouldn't take too long. Once again, I have another venom sack. Not entirely convinced that picking up these venom sacks is actually useful in any way, but... Oh, look, a bunch of dudes that are dead. Suddenly, they will not be. There you go. Go get him. Get him. I like that the NPCs can actually go down and you can help revive them. That's also a very cool mechanic. I like that a lot. Ow. Flat on my ass, as always. Get up. Alrighty then. Let's do some AoE. I think the guy that I resurrected is dead again. A common problem, it would seem. Let's put up some AoE. Another mark down. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful AoE. You know what? Let's just go Lich Form and kick the crap out of these dudes. Or get knocked flat on your ass again. You can do that too. That's okay. It's okay. I'm just giving them a chance. All is good. Sacrifice that. Now Lich Form. Hi. I have a feeling I might be able to destroy them now. Indeed, I would be correct in that assumption. I wonder if you die in Lich Form, that's probably a terrible thing, isn't it? There we go, a little bit of fear there. Only 4 undead remaining. Might as well lay down some horrible smack on him too. There we go. Right. We should die to the skeletal slashes. Ah, jagged horrors. Always wonderful. Right, there's only 3 undead remaining. I have a feeling I can just resurrect these guys and not have to fight them at all. That's kind of neat. If you're a bit of a care bear, you can have others do your dirty work for you. Go on, get him. Stab him. Let's get another one of these guys up. Where's the other guy? Is he just hanging around? Get over here. Do something useful. He's going to die again, isn't he? You are awful at this. You're supposed to be the commander. Stands up for about 5 seconds, then falls down. Not impressed. I can command these guys. I do a much better job. There we go. 2 undead remaining. He's just juggling his sword over there. You see, look at that. He's not even doing anything. It's like, nah, look at me. Let's resurrect the commander for the umpteenth time. Only 1 undead remaining. Let's go try and find it, shall we? I wonder if this is actually an active camp. I think it might be. Maybe there's vendors and stuff here. Because they did have this idea that the camp would be... Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. It can be overrun. Are you reading the same thing I'm reading? Of course you are. Explosive cargo pack bull. That doesn't sound safe at all.
Do you have a question?
Let me browse your wares. Salvaging materials. Ha. Okay, that might be useful. Let's grab one of those and see if there's anything here we can find. Right, so, pick up a salvage kit. Where's that? Basic salvage kit. Fine salvage kit. Double click to salvage crafting materials from an item in your inventory. Has a better chance of becoming upgrades from items. Alright then. Double click. Well, we can't salvage that. That's junk. There was something that was a salvage. Wasn't a salvage item. Metal scrap. Okay, we've turned that into iron ore. Alrighty then. We can salvage one of our daggers, for instance. Or try to. Nope, won't let you do that.
The Vigil are in need of assistance. Lend your support.
Right, so we've learned essentially nothing, but hey. It happens. Alrighty then. Cool. Well, those quests are done. Escort the Vigil and the explosive pack bull. I don't want to be anywhere near the goddamn explosive pack bull. But looks like we're going to do that anyway. Escort quests. Don't hit the pack bull. Horrible things will happen. These guys have absolutely no regard for their own safety. I can relate. Trying to get all of the focus off the damn pack bull. There we go. They seem to be more interested in me now. It's always good. Lol, did he just a spin? I expect him to shout Demacia at any moment. There we go. Yeah, sadly no raid content for what I can see at the moment, but I suppose it's kind of to be expected. I know there is one somewhere, but I have no idea how to get to it. I'll probably have a word with one of the devs later, and if we can get direct access to some raid content, then we'll get that done for you. Because I know you guys are interested in that. Okay, the pack bull has been repaired. Onward, pack bull. Don't know why they'd be moving all this explosives around like this. It seems like a terrible idea. Well, I haven't killed my blood fiend yet. I must be very, very happy about that. Oh no, a jungle spider. Fairly sure we can deal with that. That's within my pay grade. About 4 minutes left on this demo, folks. That's it. We'll probably come back at some other time if we have the time at this expo to, if there is that big stompy dragon that I heard was around here somewhere, then we will do that too. But hopefully this has given you I would imagine this has given you a much better idea of what to expect from the Necromancer class, as well as the variety of abilities that are available via weapon swapping. And sort of the feel of it. And also big undead pirate ship. That's pretty cool, right? As far as I'm concerned. Make our way through here. You know, it would be nice if the explosive pack will actually help, but it doesn't. There we go. Debuff on that. Nice and easy. Pop our blood fiend. Summon another one at some point. Well, this is not as awful an escort quest as that you might expect. And MMOs have done escort quests pretty badly in the past. This one's fairly reasonable. This guy doesn't run off. He's running at a... Well, he's moving at a slow pace because he's a freaking pack bull. still a little bit irritating. He's not running off and getting himself killed, so that's good. The mobs don't tend to aggro onto him. You can easily pull them off. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. How many have we got? 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Get these out of the way. So we'll finish this escort quest before the timer is up. Find out one way or the other. Yeah, I like this little weapon combination. Seems to work pretty well. Good mix of offensive and defensive. Lots of AoE damage. Sure, you must be almost there with this escort quest. You would think so. Huh. Actual green drop. Can't use it. But I just need to have a look at it nonetheless. Lots of backpack space. Almost there. I don't know why you put a bunch of explosives on the back of an angry bull. That doesn't seem sensible to me. Am I actually in range? No, evidently not. It's interesting that it'll let you cast it anyway, even if you're out of range. That's kind of neat. 1 minute left in the demo, folks. We'll distract this while they run off with the explosive pack bull and get themselves killed. Oh, yes. Yes, they are. You know, I'm half tempted just to let them kill it, but looks like they're not actually going to target it at all. It would be amusing to see the bull explode, but no, that's not going to happen. Of course, that will have an effect on what you happen to be doing in the game. But there you go, folks. 30 seconds left in the demo, so I think you know my impressions of this game. It's pretty much the same as it was at Gamescom. It's good. It's really, really good, and my God, I want to play it a lot. It's as simple as that. Such a great way of doing PvE. Massive, massive world. Really awesome stuff to discover. Blow up the bull. Blow up the bull. They're not doing enough damage. They're rubbish. Oh, well. Never mind. We'll not see the bull explode. But there you go. There's a look at the high-level area right there for Guild Wars 2. Currently in closed alpha. No confirmed release date as of yet. My name's been TotalBiscuit, and I will see you next time.